So a month ago, a girl was doing a DoorDash delivery, and it was a no contact delivery, just leave at the door. She didn't get an answer, so she entered the apartment. And to her surprise, what she found was kind of extreme. She found a passed out guy on the couch with his underwear down, sleeping. And she, instead of doing what most people would do, just leave the food there without entering the apartment, but it was too late for that, just leaving, saying, "Oh, oops, sorry," and closing the door. No. She decided to film and to make a TikTok about it, saying she was S8. She reported the guy and she uploaded the video, and the guy was, I guess, kicked out of the from the app. But then later, she got a notification that she got fired.
Hey guys, I just lost my job, and they won't tell me why. They're supposed to send an email immediately after deactivation providing you the reason why and a link to appeal.
And she was complaining, like when she was making the video about the SA, she got fired because of that. And well, the situation escalated to the point where she is now facing charges. And unfortunately, it's not the fake allegations charges. I'm not sure they exist, but she's getting charges because she entered a place for surveillance and stuff, basically for recording a guy inside his house and then uploading it to the internet for all to see. But the really interesting thing is that it goes so well with something I talk about in my other channel in a video I made about luxury beliefs. And the creator of luxury beliefs, Robert Henderson, described them as opinions and ideas that bring status to the elites and bring a cost to the regular folk. But something interesting that I heard while I was listening to one of his podcasts is that some of these ideas are correlated with the dark triad of personality, which is psychopathy, narcissism, and Machiavellism. But that's not really the point. The point is that there's another study basically saying that victimhood, it's called virtuous victimhood. It's also correlated with the dark triad personality situation. And what happens is that psychopaths, sociopaths, I'm not saying this girl is that, but it looks like it, thrive in this environment where victims are to be believed all the time, no question asked. And she was so, if you watch her videos, she's so determined to say that she was harassed, that she was the victim. And of course she saw it as an opportunity to get the attention, to get the views.
This is related. They just punished me for posting about my sexual assault while door dashing.
And I think she believed that. I think she believes that she is the victim. But we have to also take into account the self delusion, this theory that Robert Trivers talked about, that it's easier to make people believe us if we believe our lie. I just thought it was such an extreme case, such a perfect example of this situation. And I don't know what's gonna happen, but I thought I wanted to make a video about this because it's really dangerous. I mean, and it's sad for the real victims because people get cynic about it. They start to see that a lot of people are trying to score victim points, like just creating fake situations, and they don't care. They don't care if they destroy the life of somebody else. This guy, he probably, I'm not saying he's great, I'm not saying he's a good man, but he just probably wanted to get some food. He was drunk, so he got hungry, and he passed out. But it was just leave at the door. Why she wanted to open the door, I don't know. She wanted a tip, which is something else that I want to talk about. I don't know. We don't know. But what we know is that she decided to break an entry because there's a video about it. I'm probably not gonna use the videos, but you can look them all up. And yeah, she decided to enter, and she saw an opportunity and she took it. But the sad thing is that this only ended like this because it got viral, because people checked. But imagine how many cases are like this where it's not true, where the guy or the girl ends up g- going to jail, getting their lives destroyed. And if you see Twitter or X, you're gonna see people defending this girl. Why? I don't know. Probably because they also want to maintain this environment that it's fertile ground for sociopaths, which is like, you should always believe, you should not question my experience. And well, anyway, that's my video. Goodbye.